what's up everyone? Hope you're doing good. It's your girl, Njiru Vinoyl, back with another video. So today guys, we'll be talking about drug abuse, addiction, and the signs you might be experiencing if you have addiction. So make sure you watch the video to the end so that you get to learn more and more. And make sure that this video will help you, your friend, or the other person next to you. Welcome guys. And first of all, we will get to understand what is a drug. We know that a drug is it's a substance that alters the normal functioning of the body. But not today. I won't be talking about the real drugs. You know, we have the legal drugs and the illegal drugs. So today I'll be talking much about the illegal drugs because you know they are not illegal, so they are kinda not really advantageous to your body. And make sure you listen and make sure you are attentive and make sure guys you take this information to another person who you think might need the information. We know that the drugs I'm talking about those drugs that you guys take. You know them. Kina Mira. You know, recently I've seen that Mira has been banned to coast. Can you tell me, what do you think about that? What's your opinion? Do you think banning Mira is a good thing or is it a bad thing? Yeah, guys, comment below. Yeah, so guys, what I think about drugs, I think at some point drugs are not good because we've seen that most of our youths have been affected by the fact that they use drugs, and that's why I need us to talk one-on-one. So that tell me in the comment section how you think drugs have really affected our youths and how you think maybe they've not affected, because some people really say that drugs have not done anything bad, or rather they have not been having a negative impact on their side. Rather others, they really complain that the people around them have really had negative impact. So the first question I want us to ask ourselves is what leads to drug abuse? I know hizi vitu najua mnazijua. You used to discuss them in high school, in college. Yeah. First of all, I think it's peer pressure. I think others is stress. I think others ni zingine gani, kutojikubali. You know? Yeah, people are depressed out here. I think those are some of the reasons why people are digging deep into drug abuse. Yeah, so I really want you to tell me, maybe kuna reason nimesahau hapo chini, the reasons that lead to people using drugs. If we talk about addiction, we really have to understand what is this addiction. Because sometimes it's not addiction, because there are people who have compulsive addiction, like they are really addicted na kuna ule mtu mwenye ako tu kidogo kidogo, it's just ni ile haizi jaribu. So I really want us to talk about addiction and like the process of addiction, like kitambo mtu afike to addiction, what do they really go through so that wafike to that point of addiction. At first I think there is that point of experimental, where you try to experiment about something. I come and tell you I do take alcohol, I just feel so high, and you're like, let me go experiment. So I think hiyo ni ya kwanza, like go experiment. When you go and experiment, like it's your first time taking bang, taking heroin, taking cocaine, like it's your really first time. That is when you experiment. And then when you experiment, you feel like, wow, ni poa, ni tamu, so I need to keep going. Then the next thing, you start now having it, the social use. You start like, you experimented on Monday, then ukaacha, but now the next one, you go on Monday, you go on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, to that point where now umeanza sasa kuizoea. The instrument use, whereby you already now have started taking the things you experimented, and you're now using to manipulate behavior or emotions, whereby you start taking, maybe you're rude to people, maybe like you just start being funny, you know. Ndio sasa umeanza, definitely umeanza, you're taking Monday, Tuesday, you know, you have started now, it's your habit, you know, when you have experimented, you've started using, until to that point it's not your habit, you're still learning how to. Then the next point, you're still going well with it, and you've started like unaitumia tu, yeah, unaitumia maybe towards manipulating behaviors and emotions, then the next thing now is your habits. It's your habit, like tunaweza sema sasa Vinoyl ni mlevi, we can say that Anne ni mlevi, we can say that Lillian ni mlevi. Then from that point of addiction now, it goes to compulsive, no control. You drink, unajisusulia, like we can't control you. Like kuna wale watu unajuanga you can't control them, akisema ni pombe ni pombe, like guys, you understand what I mean by uwezi control. Kama ni bangi, it's every time. I hear people call it for 20, something of sort, yeah. It's like every day, every day, yeah. So guys, that is the addiction process. Like that's how you end up getting to addiction. I would like to urge you, as we've seen in the addiction process, if you will get to the compulsive part, it's because you began, it's because you began with the experimental. So ensure you don't experiment, because the moment you experiment, my guy, you're lost. Like itakuwa tu like uli experiment, and that's how it lost you. So make sure you experiment, because if you experiment now, you'll start it will become your habit, and hivyo tutakulose. Yeah, so we're done with the addiction process, and now I want to start talking about the symptoms of a drug abuser, because in every aspect of, let's say it's a disorder or something, there are signs, if we say, if tukisema Anita is a jovial girl, there are signs. Definitely she smiles, definitely she's social. Yeah, so let's try and dig deep in the symptoms of a drug abuser. So one, definitely, huwezi shindwa na drug abuser. Mostly their eyes are red, they are watery. I don't know if you guys have interacted with people who take mirror during the day. No. Those people who take mirror during the night, and then now you wake up. They wake up, and then unaona tumacho tumefura, their eyes are red. Like if you learn that, like a drug abuser will, wakienda huko club or where the drugs are taken, they get to get new friends, and mostly these people will begin to consider those people, giving them time, utasikia mtu maybe you hear people complain at you, my boyfriend is not giving me time, anashinda na mabeshte zake, my cousin is not spending time with me, na tulikuwa tuna spend time, yeah. So another thing is that they begin to be considering their time, like they consider other people, yeah, who they don't even know. Maybe they have just started their relationship, their concentration is poor. Unaongelesha mtu and maybe hata their mind is very far, they really have low motivation. That's why you wonder, like a person is really learned, but now because they are using drugs, they don't have any motivation. Like they can't tell themselves, ebu ninunue kiti, ebu ninunue TV. Like they really can't. That's why you ask yourself, instead of them going to the bar, kwani hiyo time angefikiria afanye kitu, is because they really have low motivation on their self. When we talk of a drug abuse, atuongelelei mtu hawa wa daily, we are talking now of that person who is really into them, irregular work attendance. These people mostly, you find that they get fired from time to time because they really have irregular work attendance, because they have hangovers, they just feel like they are on the top, like hakuna mtu anaweza waambia waende job. Like this people, they are really hectic, because most of them, you hear people complain that nilitafutia job kazi and they refused to go, you get, of which is, it's not their fault. Like they really feel like, no, I want to go to work. There's sudden laughters and bursts. I hear that this is experienced mostly with people who take bang. They really outburst, like mmekaa tu and it's like ha ha ha, like they are really laughing, then you're like unacheka, You get it when I talk about busting and it's irregular, not like it's planned. Like mnaweza tu kuwa mnatembea, nothing funny, nothing much. They really, I don't know if, I hear people call them kabeze. If you really watch these people, they really like, kama ni watu wa miraa, wako place moja. I don't know if it's because now they understand each other well. You find people smoking these cigarettes and they are passing it from one another because now wameka kama drug abusers, and that's how, guys, it is. That is how it works, because they really feel like, I think these people understand them, but really they like to spend time. These people, they really love violence, you know. Those people who have experienced, maybe those people, most of you who go to clubs or who have experienced violence from these people, like these people wametulia tu, and then they just feel like nani hawezi nichapa, you know. And it's not like they had a quarrel or a conflict, but mse tu amekaa hivi akafeel like huyu hawezi nichapa, so you understand that they wanaanzanga kuwa na violence tu ieleweki. Yeah, you understand what I mean. Like they beat everyone, you serve them rice, they don't want rice. Personal hygiene. I think these people don't wash their clothes, they don't shower. Unaanza kuona mtu alikuwa anavalia vizuri. Now, kwanza something that pisses me off, I mean, with these people, unaweza pata mtu amevalia trouser moja now the whole week, guys. Of which I think is not right. What I mean is they really, their hygiene really goes like, it's inaendanga inakuanga too pathetic. They don't shower, they don't shave beards, they don't shave their hair, they no longer comb their hair, they no longer clean their shoes. Increased demand for money. Like these people really demand for money, and you wonder, like this person has dropped from work, then they now start demanding. They really ask for money. If you have experienced, I know most of you have experienced, like me to me at 20, and these people, I don't think they really borrow that high amounts. No, wanachezeanga tu kasoka chwani. I know you understand. They really have increased demand for money. Permission to go out, they really don't demand permission to go out. They just feel like I'ma go out, they just shower and go. Yeah, so that's all about the symptoms of a drug abuser. And guys, hope you've had a nice time. Hope I have tried to cover up everything. Kama kuna kitu nimesahau, guys, put it down on the comment section. Any point of corrections, guys, I'm also accepting them. Put them on the comment section. And bye, guys. I love you all. Make sure you subscribe, you share, and you follow. Thank you, guys. Have a lovely day. Bye. Let me see you in the next video.